What's going on, guys? It's your boy Nate here, and I'm back with another video, man. You already know how I does it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If it's your first time here, you definitely want to tap into all the content that I'm bringing. So today we're going to be looking at this new Inmotion, the Inmotion V13. Can you guys believe it? They actually made a launch video after all the silence. We're finally getting some content, some news updates on this wheel. This might be the wheel that everyone's waiting for, you know. So I know I'm hyped. That's why I'm here to drop this video so we all can watch this new exhilarating stuff that's happening here. So Inmotion V13, what are your thoughts on it? I'm hyped. I'm hyped up. I'm excited because you know, I've been waiting to see Inmotion grow. I've been waiting to see Inmotion drop a real competitive wheel on the market that's really gonna slap, like really slap all the competition. You know, to see them get serious in the high performance category. You know, we've seen the V12s drop, we've seen the V11s, and they've done a good job dropping that. So, but yeah, enough of the talk. Let's get on with this launch video. Let's see what they're talking about with this new Inmotion Challenger. Let's check it out. Okay. Wow. So got orange bumpers, front and rear bumpers, and orange rim. That's new. It's like two of them. Okay. Okay. All right, let's pause real quick. Okay, so it looks like they're trying to drop this wheel that's gonna be an all-around cruiser. So it looks like, you know, like an all-around type of. Well, actually, that's showing the V11, but the V13 is looking like it's stepping up, man. What I really want to see is the specs. Let's get to the specs on this thing. Let's get to the specs. Let's see what we're dealing with here. But it definitely looks bigger, like a monster type of wheel. You know, it really looks big. It looks insane. Looks insane. Like, it looks crazy. Definitely looks crazy. But let's get into the specs. Let's see. He's talking about the specs. Okay. A 22-inch off-road tire. 126 volts. Wow, look at it. 3,024 watt hours. That's not bad. It looks really attractive. It looks really well built too. And it has an off-road tire, 22-inch. Oh man, 140 kilometers an hour lift speed. Very crazy. Wow. Hold on, let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at this wheel, man. Do y'all see this here? Wow. It just looks like quality. Just me looking at it off of first glance, it just looks like a well-built machine. I'm looking at the way how the render is, the shell. I'm looking at it looks like the real thing. Actually, it looks like an actual V13 right there. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but it looks like the wheel is right there on the video. But yeah, it looks solid build. It looks like it could take a crash too. It looks like, I'm looking at those bumpers, man. It looks really like very Sherman like, you know. But then it has the V11 kind of. It got a V11 look to it, you know, the way how the shell is with that single light. But it looks like a more advanced, more expensive version of the V11, which is crazy. Look at that. Do you see that rim? It looks like it has a copper orange. Like it's definitely fire, man. Definitely fire. Look at that pad setup. You guys see that pad setup on there? They have an upper set of pads and a lower set of pads. So This is definitely looking like it's supposed to like lock you in. That emotion, big emotion side on the side. I don't know about that. I think that they need to add like some light or something to that. That would be cool if they add all of that gray area, whatever that is by the emotion side. That's like a light, then that would be clean. But I'm really liking that copper orange. Like that's new. Like no one else right now is dropping any type of wheel where they actually are coloring the rims, and that's stuff that I should have spoke about because I noticed that nobody else is dropping wheels like when they painted the actual rim. So this is new. They deserve an applause. They deserve an applaud for dropping something like this where they actually put a custom rim. They're not just dropping silver rims like everybody else who's just doing the same silver, 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 silver. They're switching it up. So I respect that. But again, like I said, that copper orange design that on the bumpers is it's also something that is different. But I like it. It's different. I like it. Like it looks like a V11 on steroids. Literally, like if you were to upgrade the V11, that's what the V13 looks like. I'm happy for that. But what are we dealing with here? Let's hear what he got to say. It's a modular design. Uh-huh. Raptor controller. Okay, hold on, guys. Wait. So I thought that they were gonna name the V13 the V13 Raptor, but they're mentioning the V13 controller is called the Raptor. That's different. So so this wheel is called the Inmotion V13 Challenger, featuring a Raptor controller. Very different. I'm not expecting that, but that's kind of crazy. But yeah, let's get back to it. Oh, suspension. Oh, let's go. Okay, wait. So this wheel is gonna have suspension. Get out of here. Hold on, guys. 22 inches suspension, 3,000 watt hours. It's crazy. Yo, the emotion is stepping it up, man. Look at that. It really looks like a quality made wheel. It looks like it's crazy how they managed to keep it looking like the V12, the V11, but then the steroid version. Touchscreen? Touchscreen? Crazy. No, this is really nuts, guys. This is looking like a good investment of a wheel. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. It's looking like a. They're actually learning from the Sherman 18-watt headlight. Okay, and a 1-watt rear light. It's pretty dope. Two charging ports. Wow, 14 amps. That's crazy. It's kind of crazy. Charge the full battery in 2.5 hours. 3,000 watt hour. That's crazy. USB port. This is great. The only thing that they're missing in this, which they should have put, is speakers, as I always say. But this is cool to have too. It comes with power pads. Yes, the power pads, as I've always been saying that too, the power pads do help the wheel from being damaged. In the form of a crash, the power pads do save the wheel from getting scraped up, damaging the battery and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's really good. Okay. Modular design. I'm all for that. I'm all for modularity. Okay. 38 minutes. Okay. That is good. I like this. I like that they're thinking about us, the consumer, and making things more convenient for us. That's great. I gotta pause again, guys. I just want to say something. Yeah. So when you're working on wheels, that is something that does take up a lot of time. Like when you're taking apart the wheel, the amount of time you gotta screw all the holes out, take the shell out. It is very time consuming. So I'm glad that they're actually looking into that. Like, oh, okay, we need our guys to ride more and work on it less in the case of an accident. So I'm glad that they're actually looking into that and coming up with a solution. Again, another clap for Inmotion, man, for really like taking the time out to just try to address these certain problems that we have as riders. And that's another reason why I support this. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Emotion is always known to be one of the safer companies. They always focus on safety, so that's really good. And their motor though, it's a lot. 126 max voltage. It's kind of crazy. I don't even know what that means or that. I know nothing about all of that stuff. 140 kilometers an hour. 4,500 watt motor. 10 to sheesh. So this thing is gonna be flying up the hills, man. That's past the Abrams, bro. I think the Abrams was a 3,500 watt motor. It's 4,500. That's good to know. We got to get to the good stuff, man. So you see that it's definitely a more safer wheel from what they're explaining. But let's get into the bulk of this. Definitely safer. I like that. That's IPX6 waterproof. That's great. That's amazing. Reinforced rim. It's checking all the boxes for me. Can support vertical impact. Okay. Okay, so they have a hall sensor system. This is cool. This is cool. If you guys didn't know, the hall sensor is it's like a little sensor that can detect. It detects. If the motor is balancing, it's like it's a thing that can detect. if your wheel can stay balanced and stuff like that. Like if your hall sensor does not work, then your wheel will not balance. Just to let you guys know, and you guys didn't know that before. The hall sensor is the I don't know if you guys ever seen it, but it's those little cables inside the wheel, multicolored, that can, once you turn on the wheel and once that sensor can detect that the wheel's on, it keeps it balanced. If your hall sensor doesn't work and your wheel will not balance, you will not be able to ride. So it's good to see that they're putting two instead of one. Most wheels have one. Once that hall sensor goes, then your wheel is not rideable. So that's good to see that they're putting multiple. So if one fails, you have a backup. That's safe. That's definitely safe. Checking another box for me. So, okay, let's speed it up a little bit. It's kind of crazy. Smart BMS. So I'm talking about. We got some smart BMS. Okay. Okay. This is good stuff right here. So we have precise battery monitoring. Look, all I gotta say is all of these EUC companies need to take note. Inmotion is really stepping their game up and looking into all these little things and trying to improve for the rider. So, oh man, I think a lot of people. Let it pause again, man. I think a lot of people are gonna have V13s, man. I'm just saying, just from the look of it, it looks like a quality wheel, man. A lot of people who want to spend their money, you want to spend your money on something that has quality. Let's talk about it. They got security. They're talking about safety, while also giving you high power and also backup hall sensors. They're literally talking about everything little by little, step by step, the little things that make a complete reliable package. They're literally breaking it down, going to the science of it, and that sounds like it's worth my time. So am I getting an Inmotion V13? Man, it's a good question. That's a good question. You're gonna have to wait and find out, man. But I'm definitely hyped for this new step in the future of these new electric unicycles and the future of it. It's looking bright. It's looking bright, y'all. It's looking bright, man. It's looking good. So yeah. But anyways, it's time to end this video, man. The Inmotion V13. Looking forward to this launch. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you think down below. Spam up the comments section. Let's find out when this thing drops. I think pre-orders are now open for it, so pre-order if you can. Go check on the Inmotion site. This is great, man. This is awesome. Can't wait. I wonder what other wheel announcements are coming out. You gotta wait to find out. All right. Time to end this video, man. Peace out. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. All right, later.